Hey, what's up guys? Tailor Sallee here today. We're at Zero Waste Fashion Studio here in St. Pete, Florida. We're known for our upcycle custom sewn designs. And in Florida here, tank tops are always in style because it's always hot. So today I'm going to show you 3 ways to rework tank tops without even having to use a sewing machine, like my girly here. Let's get to it.
3 supplies you will need for this project include a pair of scissors, a piece of chalk, or a dark marker depending on your fabric color. Lighter colors usually require a dark marker, and darker fabrics usually require the white tailor's chalk. The last thing you will need is a tape measure or a ruler.
So first what you're going to want to do is try on your tank top. You can actually use any style of tank top. I'm just using a basic skinny strap folding for this example, but yeah, any style is going to work for this rework. So what we're going to do first is find the middle of the tank top after you have tried it on. Seems to work better after you try on the tank top. Mark it with your chalk.
Next, you're going to want to take your tape measure at about 1.5 inches from the line we just drew.
Each side. Next, on each side at the waist, you're going to want to mark where your belly button line is over here. So we're actually going to be cutting up from this line to here. So if you want to go ahead and just kind of finish this line, it's going to curve. I'm gonna cut all the knots, don't worry about making a mess. Just go ahead and finish this line right here, connect these 2 lines. And then next we are actually going to connect the 2 lines from the back. It's okay if it's not perfect, it adds character. If you would like it to be a little bit more symmetrical, you can always lay it down, but this is just something quick and easy for you guys. Next, after we have drawn our line down the middle, drawn our lines here that are 1.25 inches each from this line, marked our lines at the belly button on the sides, and then connected those 2 lines from the back. We're going to start cutting, and I kind of find it's easier to start cutting this line so the tension doesn't open up the fabric. So we'll just start cutting. You're going to have these 2 extra long pieces of fabric now. So you're going to take these and pull them as tight as possible. I'm going to adjust this neckline right here. Give this a tight pull. It's very stretchy. Voila! So that's number 1. And that kind of top. So this top can actually be tied and worn in multiple different ways. That's the first way, with the tie in the front, and then I will show you guys the second way with the tie in the back. As you can see, it creases very cute crisscrossy in the front, and then in the back we have this cute little bow. Now the second way, we are going to rework a tank top today without having to use a sewing machine and just a pair of scissors, is going to be fringing. So we're gonna start with our middle, up, just a small mark so we can have a starting point. Mark this about however long you want your fringes to go up. Her belly button point on my mannequin is about 5 inches, so it just depends on if you want yours to be more of a crop top or if you want to keep that full length. I'm gonna go with a crop top. I would recommend just trying on and see what feels best on you. So 5 inches, middle point, start there. Just gonna probably continue from this middle point and go about 1.25 inches over, and then that's gonna be your next place that you're gonna wanna cut up 5 inches, just right along the line of your other cut. 1.25 inches up to that elbow line. You're basically going to continue this process for the whole length of the shirt. That is the finished product. If you wanted to, if these are too thick for you, you could always cut these in half and make these strips a little thinner. Or if you like the thicker look, you can always slit a little bit right here, kind of give it more of an edgy torn look. It's all fun. It's all fashion. My scissors will cut. So yeah, that's it. Of our reworked tank tops without having to use a sewing machine. So let's go on to our third. For our third and final look today, we are going to be using a cut and weave technique. I'm sure you guys have seen this online. It's very trendy, very popular, but very easy to do. You don't even need a sewing machine. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it today. All you need is a pair of scissors and maybe a pair of chalk. Alrighty, so starting on our third reworked tank top look, you're just going to want to mark your belly button line from the side. Bring out your tape measure. Mark about 1.5 inches down from that. And 1.5 inches down from that. 1.5 inches down from that. And if you are actually using a lighter fabric, you might want to go ahead and grab a Sharpie or permanent marker, because obviously it's not showing up. So just a tip. Just a tip. Then we're going to do the other side. Mark your belly button line. Inch and a quarter. Inch and a quarter. Next, we're going to take our scissors and start with our belly button line because I just find that's easiest. You're going to want to pinch your fabric, cut in at your line. And probably just cut that like a couple inches wide. I'm going to cut it too big of a slit because we are going to be trimming these and tying these. So kind of just work your way down, pinch the fabric, cut over a little bit on each side. Pinch, cut. This one on this side, you don't want to go all the way down because you'll end up cutting off your bottom. Then you're going to take these strips that we just cut and cut them in half. Cut them in half. Now we're going to tie them in a double knot. If your strings aren't long enough, you might have to slice them a little bit longer. Cool, so that side is done. Both sides are done on that one. Our third and final reworked tank top look. Thanks for tuning in and watching today, guys. If you like what you saw, you can find our reworked fashions at tailorsallee.com. That's TAILORSALLEE. So on our website, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and we're also just got accepted to sell on Amazon. So you can find our upcycled, one-of-a-kind designs there as well on Amazon. And last but not least, like this video, please subscribe for more sustainable rework tips and tricks. That's all for now. Thanks, guys. Bye.